Good morning, YouTube. April has a story today about Stanley Cups, and not the hockey one, but the one that kids all want to drink out of, a thermos or something. I know my daughters wanted one. I refused to buy it for like $50, $100, but I know my mom's bought one for her mom's bought one for her, so
they're ridiculous. They're absolutely stupid. But I feel like there's been so many trends throughout the years that have been just stupid, and then people get the hang of it, and then they price it out where it's like ridiculously expensive, just like these Stanley Cups.
So what's going on with these Stanley Cups, April?
Well, a woman in California stole 65 Stanley Cups from a store, shoved them in her car, and made her way off, but it's a big thing.
The Stanley Bandit.
Just a Stanley Bandit. Now, they didn't name who she was, but she stole 65 of them and put them all in her car, and there was that big hot pursuit police chase getting her for these...
Over cups.
For these Stanley Cups, which I feel like they don't even fit in standard cup holders.
They're stupid.
No, they're absolutely ridiculous. They're way top heavy. So if you have any sort of cool, tricked out car, you know, there's not cup holders that are going to be able to hold it. Maybe if you're in a pickup truck with those huge, massive center consoles, then you'll be able to have one. But
so she went into a store, grabbed all the Stanley Cups she could.
Well, police think they're investigating, but they think that she's gone to multiple stores, that she'll hit them up. I imagine she like shoves them under her jacket.
Oh.
And maybe down her pants, because so in high school, the crew that I hung out with, the guys, they would go in like liquor stores, and you know, we're under 21, they go in liquor stores, and then they would put liquor bottles in their pants and then tighten their belt.
Well, that's back when you could wear Jinko jeans and things and hide everything in there. That was a stupid trend. But
well,
yes.
Yeah, but that's how you would kind of, they would lift that from the liquor stores.
So this woman would go from store to store and steal them. There's the, oh my, look at that picture. So that's all of her stolen. Holy crap.
And they say it's $2,500 worth, but I feel like it's way more, because each one of these, they say they're around $45, but they're more than that. Like, these are really expensive.
That's grand theft. So she's going to go, she stole grand theft level of cups.
Yes.
She went on a police pursuit. They got her.
They got her.
So she's going away.
And she got a DUI.
She's going away.
Here's the thing, and
cups.
I don't know if this makes like any sort of difference or there's ageism involved, but I was surprised, and tell me if you are, but I was surprised that she was only 23 years old. I was shocked that somebody that was 23 is this desperate. Not that somebody that's older, it'd be okay for them to do it, but I don't know. I was just surprised that she was 23.
Well, I mean, if it's an easy thing to steal, I guess you can grab a few at a time. It's a good theft enterprise.
They're not easy to steal. That's why I think it's crazy.
You shove them in like this, and like there's no, is this in California?
In California.
Of course, where there's nobody really stopping people from stealing things because they're not allowed to. They can say, hey, stop, please, don't, no, oh. And you could do whatever you want, you just leave. But I guess it was enough to where they finally decided to chase her. But okay, you steal them, they're worth $50 to $100. You sell them for $20 to $40.
Yeah.
And you make a living just stealing.
It's not worth it. It's definitely not worth it. But then girls wear like tighter clothes and our pockets are smaller. And so I don't get how you can steal them because they're so big. They're like that old school at 7-Eleven, you know, like the 100-ounce Slurpees at 7-Eleven. The super big gulps I have here in Kansas.
Oh, and there have been plenty missing from my daughter's sporting events and things. And everybody, I get text messages, my daughter's lost her Stanley. Did anybody accidentally take it home? And
they should put little trackers in them.
It's a cup. Buy your kid a $5 cup.
Yeah.
But no, we have to spend $50 or $100 so all of them can look cool with the Stanleys. And it just reminds me of so many of our childhood trends.
Stupid trends.
Like, Pogs. I had Pogs stolen from me. You know, the thing where you had tiddlywinks, where you have the slammers and the things. And you try and flip them over and you win based on that.
Did you just call it tiddlywink?
Yeah, they called it tiddlywinks or whatever.
We didn't have that in Chicago.
Well, it was a big thing where I'm from. I'm not sure with you all. And one day, I left mine in my desk at school. This is second grade or so.
Right.
I come back over the weekend, and the sleeve that holds all my Pogs was there, but it was all gone.
What?
Somebody stole my entire Pog collection.
What was the value? Would you put on that?
A couple $100. It was stupid. It was dumb.
A lot.
So I had this very distinctive slammer that was like a ninja star blade and a yin-yang in the middle and some other, it was a very unique one. I never saw anybody else that had one like this. And I saw it. And I saw a kid playing with it. His name is Paul.
Right.
And he had scratched his name into it, his initials. And I was like, that is my slammer.
Yeah.
I was like, no, it's not. It's mine. I bought it. See, it has my thing on it. It's like, that's my slammer. Then I grabbed his pogs. Like, that was my pog. That was my pog. I found him. Caught him red-handed.
Yes.
Got him to the office. They got him to confess.
Whoa, this is serious.
I got it all back.
You did?
Yes.
So did he say sorry? Did he feel guilty?
I don't remember that.
Right.
But then I do remember being a thief myself.
What? What did you do? Did you steal someone's
Beanie
pog?
Babies.
You stole Beanie Babies.
A Beanie Baby. The Beanie Baby.
What?
The first
What?
Tabasco.
What?
Very, very limited quantities
What
of this
is
early Tabasco.
that?
So in Beanie Babies, they had these books of rarity with values and things, and some of them, you know, like I think the Princess Diana one of certain kinds, like worth $200,000 or whatever when she passed away. There was like this very first run of Tabascos apparently
What
that
is
was super
a
valuable.
Tabasco?
It's a Red Bull named Tabasco,
Okay.
and I saw it.
Yes.
There was the whole Beanie Baby thing. My family was completely nuts on the Hallmark stores. The
Right.
lines around. They open the doors. You all just shove each other. Like, that was my family.
Right.
We still have the tub of Beanie Babies to this day. I
Aw.
used it in a YouTube video actually many years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, my Beanie Babies.
But there was a little girl
Mm-hmm.
just walking around playing with a Tabasco.
No.
And I spotted it. It's like, I know what that is.
You're a terrible person.
And she had no idea. I mean, she's 2-3 years old or something like that. I was like, I'll just. What's Neelix doing?
She's pissed at you right now. She knows.
What's Neelix? Is Neelix
She's
stuck?
meowing.
I don't remember the scenario, but I knew that this 3-year-old should not be playing with a Tabasco that's valued at hundreds of dollars.
What?
It's like it. No, like she just doesn't know what she has. The mother doesn't know what she has. This is a major collectible that's being just tossed around as a toy. So I took it. Neelix.
You took it
So
from her?
I took it.
You did not take it
I
from
took it.
her. That's like when a fly ball comes at a baseball game and there's like some little kid trying to catch it and like some old dad or mom's like right in front of them just steals the ball out of their hand.
Well, I think it was at a playground or something, and the mother was watching and saw me sort of run off with it, and confronted my mother. My mother's, you know, dude, what did, like, yeah, but Mom, it's a Tabasco. Do you know what this is?
How old are you?
I don't. Under 10.
Okay.
Like, you know what this is?
Yeah.
And this kid's just playing with it, throwing around it's a major collectible. And it couldn't, you can't let a 3-year-old just ruin this. And obviously looked like a total psycho. And I had to give it back to the child, obviously. I couldn't buy it. There wasn't anything I could do. Like, if I had maybe gone about it like, hey, this is a really valuable Beanie Baby. Can I give you $20 for it to where your kid could buy 4
So you're gonna
Beanie
rip
Babies?
her off.
You know, or yeah, because they're
Right.
$100. Like, you know, let me give you some money for it.
Yeah.
But instead, I was just like, this can't be happening. That's
Yeah.
a Tabasco, and it just the whole programming of needing to get these very rare Beanie Babies. I took it.
Oh my gosh, stop.
What?
From the little girl
I had to give it
at
back.
a playground.
Do you know what Tabasco is? It's very important. It's a very important Beanie Baby. Like, let me
I'm
see
like
what a
crying right now.
early Tabasco value
You're a terrible person.
Beanie Baby. See, look.
There's
Look.
Tabasco.
Look. There's Tabasco.
Which is
Ultra
popular.
rare, initial issued, authenticated Tabasco for $50,000.
Yeah,
I
from-
told you that is what she was playing with.
Bonanza.com. Is that a real website?
I'm telling you.
So
Even
that is
today,
popular because
like,
that's a
here's
Chicago.
one,
That's a Chicago ball.
$1,800, $2,000. Look, $12,000. This was worth so much money, and it was a 3-year-old playing with it, and it just like it did not compute.
Do you know what? She's probably been thinking about this her whole life, and now if she sees this video, she's gonna show up at the house and get her redemption.
Or if she had just let me have it, and then I confess to it now, and I still had it, I could split the money with her right now. But she was just playing with it. You know, she's a 3-year-old just chewing on it, ruining it. Like it's garbage. It's in the garbage right now, I'm sure. But if I had stolen it and kept it, $50,000 or thousands and thousands of dollars.
It's terrible.
See?
I'm nervous for you now. You got to be looking over your shoulder. She's gonna come get you.
That like Pokemon cards.
No,
like
no,
I
no,
definitely
no.
had the
This
the very
poor
first.
girl is traumatized right now, still to this
No,
day.
she's fine. But
Absolutely.
like
Stole a Beanie Baby.
like
Stop it.
Pokemon cards. I remember lying to my mother about needing money for food at school or something like that, so I could buy Pokemon cards.
Stop it.
And they're definitely the first edition. You know, the very first ones like that Logan Paul got scammed on, paying I think $1 million for this that turned out to be totally fake.
Yeah.
I know I bought a box of that by saying, "Oh, Mom, I'm out of food, lunch money food. My
Right.
account at school is out, and I need $50 to reload it." When really it was like, "Why are you eating so much? I mean, I'm really hungry, Mom." And I did that.
You need, like, you know, the warning labels when you get in the car on the visor. You need a warning label on you. We'll steal Beanie Babies from young children.
Well, yeah, I lied to my mother about lunch money food to get Pokemon cards. So I got caught up in all that
Yeah.
stuff.
I feel like you were born a used car salesman.
You never like desperately wanted like a Tamagotchi, like that.
Yeah,
the little pet things on the keychain.
I never stole
A Furby.
it. No,
No?
never stolen it. Never did.
Did you have a Tamagotchi or a Furby?
No, my mom would never get me any of the cool, trendy stuff.
Right.
I had a few Beanie Babies. I had some Briar horses that my brother shot up with his guns in the basement.
Well,
it's another story.
So, like puppy surprise, I got you that for Christmas because you told me,
did.
you know, puppy surprise, how many puppies are there inside? Those commercials stick in your head. My sister had kitty surprise, puppy surprise, where you'd open up their womb or whatever and pull the animals out. It was so
creepy.
weird. I guess your mom thought it was creepy and didn't buy it for you.
Yeah,
so
you
I
did.
bought it for you for Christmas, like a new old stock one.
Well, it wasn't really that new because I opened it up and your daughter's like, ew, what is that? Because the hair is kind
The
of
plastic
yellow.
had aged, you know.
Yeah.
It's just plastic doesn't keep over time, but it was new in
creepy.
box. Yeah.
It had 5 puppies in it though, which is what you want.
It was a gag gift.
No, it was cute. I loved
Okay.
it.
Did you get caught up in Beanie Babies?
I got caught up a little bit in Beanie Babies, but I never stole hot Beanie Babies. That's a real thing. But my mom now does, every time I see her, she'll kind of unload stuff on me, like, here, take this, and like, I don't know what it is about parents. They have all these knickknacks and yadros and weird things, and they're like, you know, she gives me like a bag of stuff every time I leave, and she'll stick a Beanie Baby in there, so maybe if you play your cards right, I'll give you one.
Well, I never told my mom that I did that. So if she watches, I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry. But I definitely get where this woman's coming from, I guess. I don't know.
No.
Thank you so much for watching. What?
Poor girl.
What?
I just feel bad for her. You're probably really
Does
tall.
it seem justified? I just realized that a child was playing with something that was worth hundreds, if not thousands of dollars.
Justify this with Jake right now.
Right.
No.
Right. If you saw something, if you saw a kid playing with a Fabergé egg or something, or like drawing on the Mona Lisa.
Yeah.
Sorry, I mean, we're shutting down the cameras, but I mean, what would you do? Like, you knew, but nobody knew it but you at this moment that somebody was ruining the Mona Lisa. Sorry, Jake's already shut down 2 of the cameras, but like, what would you do?
What would you do, Jake?
This is the rarest
Would
Beanie
you have
Baby
taken
ever.
the Beanie Baby?
Well, I'd take a picture and be like, lol, can you believe this person? you expect me to have
The kid would have forgotten in seconds that the Beanie Baby was gone.
Yeah.
They would have forgotten and started drooling on the next thing.
Terrible. You have a big enough forehead. I could put a big warning label on it. I love you. That's terrible. Okay.